Quorum with a Q. So I am going to officially call Senate Committee on Rules standing. What am I doing? We're starting the meeting. All right. So just so everybody understands the posture of where we are, we're in rules standing. Currently have a resolution in there and a bill. We are going to hear the resolution. We are going to hear HB 454, and then we'll whatever the will of the committee is, and should they pass, they will go back to the floor immediately and be first read at 5 o'clock when we go back in. So just kind of letting y'all know. So then standing committee, we will recess. During recess, House members, if y'all would like to present, you can. You do not have to. You do not have to. And it does not affect, well, as long as you lobbied the committee correctly, it will not affect your bill. If you didn't lobby the committee correctly, it probably won't affect your bill either way. So just letting y'all know, we're in standing. We're going to hear the resolution, hear the bills. If I don't want y'all to stand around and be doing nothing if you don't want to. But if you got nothing to do and you just enjoy being here, we're more than happy to have you because we love you. Anyway, all right. So first on the agenda is SR 371. Senator Hatchett, you have the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is Senate Resolution 371. It's going to create a Senate study committee on rural medical personnel recruitment. Right now, one of the challenges our rural health care facilities, rural hospitals are facing is recruiting surgeons and surgical personnel into their area. And a study is needed to raise awareness of the challenges that they face. And that would be the goal of this study, and would ask for favorable consideration.
Okay, any questions for the author? All right, what's the will of the committee? Senator Dugan, you're recognized at this time.
Motion do pass, Mr. Chairman.
I got a motion do pass from Senator Dugan. I got a second from my vice chairman. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Motion passes unanimous.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And good job not procrastinating. All right, HB 454, Representative Sean Blackman. We've got a substitute that is in your folder. And we are working off of
What you want to do? Mr. Randy?
LC 432855S. And it is my understanding, Senator Dolezal, were you going to go through the substitute? Or Senator Huffstetler? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing it?
If we want to go through the whole bill, or we're just talking about
The substitute part.
I tell you what, Representative Shaw Blackman, come on up, please. If you'll tell us what's in the underlying bill, and then one of y'all can go through it.
Section 1 is an update to the to IRC, and it would actually allow for manufacturers to expense certain items in year 1, like they have been doing, instead of spread out over 5 years. Sections 2 through 5 are some help us kind of align with federal code, some clarifications and changes to existing provisions of the income tax code. Section 6 is a provision that would change the definition of force majeure to accommodate a pandemic as a natural disaster. And then there's some other provisions I think that Chairman Huffstetler can probably speak to, and I'm happy to dig as deep into the weeds as you'd like me to, Mr. Chairman. I was just trying to hit the high points best I could.
Well, at this time, is there any questions for the author? Okay. Which one of y'all wants it? Senator Dolezal, you're recognized.
I'm on number 1. There is a sub, and the only change to the sub is found on line 234 in section 7, We have added the word without replacing in order to ensure that CHOA was not captured in this language relative to their closure and replacing of a hospital.
CHOA meaning the
The
Children's
Children's
Hospital
Healthcare of
of
Atlanta.
Healthcare of Atlanta. That's what I said. Not Gork.
Who?
Oh, yeah,
know what
there
that
is
is.
no more Gork. Okay. Representative Blackman, are you okay with that change? Not that it matters, but are you okay with that change? The intent was not to, I don't believe your intent was to do that, and you're okay making it clear. Thank you. Thank you for working with the Senate on anything, really.
Thank you
So.
for working with us, me, sir. Appreciate
Thank you.
that, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, what's the will of the committee?
We need by substitute.
By substitute. So we've got where's my agenda? I've got a motion do pass by substitute, LC 432855 Sierra. I got a motion from our majority whip, second from our majority caucus chairman. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, like sign. All right, motion passes unanimous. On to the floor. And then back up here to rules. Okay, so that's where we're at. I'm going to put us in recess while that makes its way down to the floor to be, at 5 o'clock it'll be read. House members that are here, if y'all would, for sake of time, let's just go ahead and start going through the sheet. We okay with that? Where's the yellow sheet? All right, well, I'll just go off of this.
Are we going through sheets, or what are we doing next? I thought you said we're back to the floor. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Should we pass it to all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
As Ryan is passing out the yellow sheet, there are 3 bills that are supposed to be on the yellow sheet that did not make it. And so y'all make note of these. It's HB 237, HB 538, and HB 122. So
Also this one. 530 is not there.
was it supposed to be?
Yes.
And HB 530. So y'all make little Scrivener notes. All right, add to your yellow sheet. HB 237, 538, 122, and 530. And that's in no particular order. Certainly not in numerical order. HBs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, if it's on there, it's on there.
Yes.
Okay.
230 was not on there, and neither was 152.
They're on there now. I am putting them on there now. Okay. Okay. Well, then we're good. All right. Who's up first? Let's just go down the line. Or Senator James. Actually, let's go with you, Senator James. What you got?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and members. On the first page, SR 250, is the city of East Point and the city of South Fulton to take joint action, it's just an urging resolution to take joint action to activate the East Point and South Fulton Hospital Authority to establish a new hospital in that area.
Okay.
And I
Thank
have
you.
any questions. Thank you.
All right. Sir Williams, did you have anything?
I'm not sure. I just got the yellow sheet, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Representative Leverett, you want to come to the podium?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in your way.
Called the wrong one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I apologize. I have not had a chance to look at the yellow sheet to see if the other bills I was discussing with the chairman are on there.
Just tell us what you got.
I got House Bill 186, which is a judicial council bill that makes some changes to the code so that it'll conform to changes that the General Assembly made last year by enactment of the State and Superior Court Appellate Practice Act.
Yep, page 3, fourth from the bottom.
Thank you very much.
What else?
And then House Bill 375, which basically adds a definition of gross settlement to the conservator statute to make it clear that the cutoff for having to go to court to get settlement, what that includes at that dollar figure.
Page 6, halfway down.
And
Okay.
then 563, which is a department bill that the Equal Opportunity Commission has requested to change from a special master proceeding to Office of State Administrative Hearings.
Okay. You know, I've noticed you House guys sure bring a lot of department bills.
That's my only one.
I mean, it's like one of 1,000, but
Fair enough.
that's okay. Everything's either for the department or for the kids,
That's right, Mr. Chairman.
but those are
exactly.
two important things, so. Okay, thank you.
And I've already presented the others, so thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Yep. Representative, come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm here to,
Go ahead, sorry.
yes, here to present House Bill 121. 121 addresses some concerns and issues we have on our Georgia lakes and reservoirs with the operation of wake boats and boats that are generating rather large waves causing damage and personal protection issues. The bill also includes a provision which will allow people who have what we'd normally call a side-by-side or a UTV-type vehicle under the right circumstances to be able to purchase a license plate to go on there and operate on county roads only.
Okay. Did you have anything else?
No, sir.
All right, Representative Anderson, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Senator? Yes, sir. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Page 6, top number, HB 317. This allows families, beneficiaries to assign insurance benefits to funeral homes of state employees' retirement. Life insurance, that made it through last year. It died on the last day.
So, did it die on the House side or the Senate
It
side?
died on the Senate side, sir.
Oh, but you're here now.
I had to come over here to try to get it on through, yes, sir.
Is that the only reason you ran was to get to the Senate and get this bill out?
No, sir.
Okay.
One other one on page 7, House Bill 498. This bill was successfully passed last year through both the House and the Senate, and the Attorney General's office came back and said there was one word needed to be changed so it would affect the people whose license had lapsed in the past, as well as the people whose license will lapse in the future, that they can get their license reinstated.
Is this why you ran for the Senate?
I need my license, sir.
All right.
Thank
Is that
you.
all you got, Senator?
That's it right now.
You've
Thank you,
had a
sir.
great session. We've
Thank you.
enjoyed
Well,
working with you on this
I've
side.
enjoyed working with every one of you, and I thank you very much.
All right.
And you're still my favorite, sir.
Well, I appreciate that. Until after this committee ends. Come on up, Representative Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm here to present two bills. First one is HB 299. Adds the Space Force as one of the recognized branches of the Department of Defense. Happy to answer any questions on that one if anybody has any.
Hearing none. What
Okay.
else?
And the other is HB 374. I lovingly call it the Cut and Blow Act. So it gives you, first, it protects the fuel sources for any type of equipment, such as specifically lawn equipment. And then otherwise, it all.
Leaf
blowers. Yeah, leaf blowers. And then it also protects fuel sources for like stoves in people's houses to ensure that they have access to the fuel source of their choice. So it's consumer protections. It additionally adds an additional method to for de-annexation. So that's it.
Okay.
Those are the three.
Questions for the author? All right.
Yeah.
Senator, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions? None? All right. Senator Parent, did you have anything?
HB 528, that is another consumer protection bill about being able to get yourself off recurring subscriptions without, many, many hours on the phone.
Yeah.
Devoted to that is Representative Houston Gaines's bill. Thank you, committee.
So that'll be automatic?
No, it's not an automatic.
Okay.
No, but if you know how you can get yourself on those things, and then essentially it would allow you to
Oh,
to
no,
get
I'm on
off
several,
them
and I'm
in
not
the
sure how to get off.
Right, via the same method for which you got on, as
Like
opposed
save
to
me $100 a
you
month.
got to call and be on hold for 17 hours. So,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. Senator Harbin, you got something? 528. That was HB 528 for the record. 20?
Mr. Chairman, committee.
Senator Harbin, go ahead.
Page 5, 2 down, HB 285 has to do with the retirement plans for Georgia's firefighters and teachers, and it's basically to allow them to increase the percentage within alternative investments.
Say that number again.
HB 285.
285.
285 around the perimeter, sir.
Page 5, second
Page
from the
5,
top.
second one down.
All right, any questions? You doing all the heavy lifting for your House member over there?
Yes, sir. Lift him, trying to help him.
All right. They need all the help they can get.
They do.
All right. Well, thank you. Representative Gamble.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I hadn't seen your yellow sheet, but I think I'm on there, House Bill 280.
You are top of page 5.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. This bill adds to what we did last year in a bill that we passed that gives the property and casualty insurer the opportunity to offer a loss mitigation device in the sale of those policies. That could be a water leak sensor, a smoke detector. All this does is add a life insurance agent to the bill, so that they can offer a blood pressure cuff, a Fitbit in the sale of a life insurance policy. So that's the bill.
Okay. Is that all you got?
That's it. Thank you.
You're efficient. Thank you. My old counterpart, banking chairman.
I tell you what, Mr. Chairman, it's not the same having the new banking chairman.
Well, we saw what happened to the banking industry after I left,
Well, you also notice in Georgia everything's still good, so.
That's
but
true.
Anyway,
That's true.
But
I had a global effect.
Well, some would say you do. I've got House Bill 63. I don't know if it's on the yellow sheet or not. It just came out of committee yesterday. It's a simple bill on health insurance for fully insured groups 20 and above. It just requires the insurance carriers to provide claims experience to the groups 60 days out before renewal.
It's on page 2, third down from the top. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Senator Setzler.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members, page 3, fourth from the bottom, HB 204. Bill does two things. First, it creates, good local government bill, creates a council of municipal court clerks, so that organization can further train and professionalize their profession, and also clarifies that only the General Assembly can draw county commission districts for commission district lines every 10 years. Glad to take questions.
I don't see any. You did such a great job. Thank you. All right. You're
Chair-
back.
I'm back. Chairman Brass and members of the Rules Committee, I'm here to request House Bill 543, which passed out of Senate Judiciary Committee. Senator Cowsert is the Senate sponsor. This is a 6-person jury trial bill. Everything in the current statute stays the same except increasing the dollar amount from $25,000 to $50,000 under the Senate Judiciary Committee version. And wanted to follow up on 2 bills presented previously. House Bill 182, which is a State Bar of Georgia bill to correct a acknowledged deeds court decision and protect security interest, and House Bill 444, which keeps clear title following Liz Pendens. That was a Senate bill passed last year. We're following back up to get it in the law. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm not sure if this is on the yellow sheet yet or not, but it's House Bill 31. It's to dedicate the Hazardous Waste Trust Fund fees to the Hazardous Waste Trust Fund to clean up hazardous waste sites.
Page 1, second from the bottom.
Thank you.
Good job. Representative Taylor, you ready?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Today I bring you House Bill 315, and this is a update from last year's bill on breast cancer. It requires insurance companies to allow the second follow-up when there's a density issue, and it will make them pay it at the same way. What it actually does is make the date of the criteria that the decision is made on up to the insurance commissioner. Last year, it was put in a date 2022, and there are updates every year. We don't want to tie it to just 1 year. And I also have a nice bill, 317, which is for the retirees' life insurance, so that the beneficiary may direct that money to the funeral homes. 317.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative LaHood.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm not sure if House Bill 455 is on the yellow sheet.
It is on the middle of the page, 7.
All right, great. Well, House Bill 455 would establish a program to address issues related to career fatigue and wellness within among healthcare professionals. I think most everybody here is well aware that there's a workforce crisis going on. Well, really in all sectors, but a lot of different sectors, but in healthcare for sure. And so this program would help to address, keep people in the game, keep people in the workforce, rather than them burn out and leave fatigued and burned out and defeated. So this gives them a safe place to do that without fear of being jeopardy of losing their license or it being discoverable. This bill has broad support. Did in the House, and it passed the Senate committee with no opposition.
Any questions for the author? Thank you.
All right, thank you, and also thank you for your consideration of 497 that I've already presented in here. Appreciate it.
Okay, appreciate that. Okay. What do y'all want to do now? Okay. Stand at ease. Okay, y'all, there is one more bill, at least one more bill, that is being made available that got out of committee late, and it was just oversight not making it on the yellow sheet. HB 196. Senator Cowser, do you want to cover that real quick?
I'll be glad to. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That came out of committee today, is what probably, it got second read a little while ago. That's medical marijuana bill to try to streamline, clean up the commission's procedures so we'll have less controversy on licenses and to set forth additional licenses possibilities in the future.
538. Okay.
Yeah. Goodness we had to one.
Any questions? Okay. Yes.
Number 3
Senator
here.
Hofstadter, you're recognized.
I wanted to speak on House Bill 504 because that is a Senate substitute. The original author over there, when he saw the fiscal note, he had said he didn't think it was going to be very much money. It was about $300 million. He said, don't hear my bill. So we put on the hospital tax credit on this bill. It is at no increase and just a short sunset to December 31st, 2026. And then one other I would like to consider, and it might have been late getting out, but that was House Bill 295. This is the cleanup. We did surprise billing several years ago. We worked off season with insurance department, the providers of insurance and the healthcare providers, and came to a pretty good consensus on everything. The insurance commissioner's office was having some problems implementing some things whenever we have a new bill. They needed to extend some deadlines and stuff to make their job easier over there. And so this was a bill worked out with everybody on board, and I don't think there's any opposition to that, and it will help the insurance commissioner do his job a lot better, I think, that we learned from that. That was House Bill 295.
Okay. Did figure out one little issue. The original plan was to, when we come back at 5, or after 5, this was just a draft. And so there's a few bills that are going on here that didn't make it on the draft because they were laid out of committee. And so, so for some of y'all out there, there's still hope. And for some of y'all, there's not. But I will emphasize it did have to make it out of committee today to get in here, so to be eligible. So we are waiting on the final list to come back. But there are a few other bills, as I had mentioned earlier, that were not on here that will be on here later. 196 being one of those. But that was the issue. That's my fault. We jumped the gun a little bit, but I didn't think y'all wanted to sit here and twiddle your thumbs, and so I thought we'd start hearing some bills. So, Representative Senator Williams.
Yes, sir.
You're back.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you. I was asking for Senate Resolution 383. Some of our friends in East Palestine, Ohio, who have undergone a massive train derailment, have suggested we do some studying on railway safety and train safety and maintenance and upkeep of trains that are coming through Georgia with these dangerous chemicals and things. And
so who out of Ohio wants us to look in Georgia?
They're concerned because they have gone through a lot of things here lately with the trains, and they just don't want anybody else to have to go through what they've gone through.
I got a few things I'd like Ohio to do.
Yes, sir.
Are they doing any legislation for us?
No, and this doesn't affect Ohio. This will affect Georgia only, sir. They're being neighborly.
All right, well, that might make it on the next sheet. It might not. We'll see.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Representative, you want
I'm just here watching the proceedings, Mr. Chairman.
to, are you intrigued?
I am. I really am.
How am I doing?
He does a good prayer. Would you like him to pray for him?
I might need some prayer. All right. Well, let's stand at ease for a little bit. Everybody catch your breath. I want y'all to have all the documentation you need to make educated decisions for the great citizens of the great state of Georgia. Yeah, so at 5 o'clock, the Lieutenant Governor had said we're going to go back on, but just so you know, we're going back on so that they can first read what we just, or report out of committee what we just sent out of standing. And so those will be back here and be available on the final yellow sheet. So as soon as they do that, Senate's going to recess again, and then we'll unrecess. And we'll be back in here, and then we're going to make picks. And so just so y'all know, too, we're going to, everybody's going to get 3 picks. 3 picks. There's 18 members on here. And so 3 picks, so that's 54 bills plus maybe a few more that will be on the floor for Monday. Plus, if there's anything that was tabled today that does not get off the table today, those will be there Monday as well. So if you'll remember on crossover, I think we did 66 bills went to the floor, and so this will be right on par with that. All right, so stand at ease, but again, House members, just remember these guys and girls are going to be, and ladies are going to be making the picks. So, lady will be making the picks. So, you've got a little time to do some last-minute lobbying. Representative Crowe, did you want to address the committee before we officially recess?
No, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I came to present House Bill 504, but I think as I came in, Chairman Huffstetler was talking about that one. That was one that had been subbed in the Senate Finance Committee with the rural hospital tax credits and the Georgia Peach Program tax credits. So I think he had already done that as I was walking in. So
He did, and he did a fine job.
I have no doubt, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. All right, y'all relax. We're in recess. handing out the rules consideration calendar. On page 3, HB 144, there's probably a difference before that, but that's the one I know of. So that's your current, that is the active sheet. Your other one, I would encourage you right now to tear it up so it doesn't go floating around and confuse people like yourselves. Good job, Senator Parent. You finally listened to me. All right, now, a couple things before we get going. Senator Walker's sick today, but so I have his picks. My vice chairman is going to call his picks when it is Senator Walker's turn, and I'm having him do that up from a transparency so that y'all don't think I'm picking his picks for him. And my secretary, my real secretary, is going to be calling the ones out for Senator Anderson, who unfortunately lost his mother-in-law and is dealing with that today. So, so we will, before we get started, we are going to say a prayer for Senator Anderson and their family, and and then my secretary will be reading his picks when it's his turn. Okay? All right, with that, who's a good praying mind? Oh, goodness. Doc, yeah, you best we got. You mind leading us in prayer?
Yes, sir. Bow heads. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to once again do the people's work. It doesn't come easy, but with the collective minds and wisdom in this room, we can make it work working together. We thank you for this opportunity through Christ our Lord. Amen and amen, y'all.
Thank you. Okay, we've heard presentations. You've got your sheet. Drum roll, please. I was joking. All right. All right, let me do this something real quick. Senator Albers was very gracious yesterday in allowing us to hold rules at 2 o'clock, and I booted him and his committee out of here, and they moved all the way to 9 a.m. So I did tell him I would give him an extra. He tried to negotiate 1 3/4 picks, which I granted, but I rounded that down to 1. So I am going to give him, go ahead, Senator Albers, you're going to pick the first bill, and then we'll start over.
First two, Mr. Chairman, based on that? Or?
First one bill.
All right, I'll have House Bill 188.
188. Okay. And as you call it, if you've got it, help us get on our pages quicker. If you'll just tell us what page and about where it is, that'll speed this process up. All right, back to the top. We're going President Pro Tem John Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
We'll do that next.
I would like HB 121, please. HB 121.
121, page 2, towards the bottom. All right, Leader Gooch.
How about 144? House Bill 406.
406.
Page 6 of the original sheets.
Page 6 at the bottom, second from the bottom.
406.
Yeah, I don't follow instruction well.
Oh, no, that's for Rick Jasper.
Leader Butler.
What was the first page?
The Senate resolutions on the front page, would that be put on one?
So the study committees, after we do the calendar for Monday, we're going to come back and do the Senate resolutions that are available we can pick, we'll go through those and decide what we want to put on a consent calendar and pass those out together.
Okay, let me find my first one now.
If you would like to pick one, though, now, you can.
I will pick one right now. On page 6, House Bill 404.
House Bill 404 on page 6. Okay, thank you. 4. All right, my vice chairman,
Thank you, Mr.
Senator Gann.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My good friend from Middle Georgia wants to. Is this
Well,
for
you're
him or
picking-
me?
you're-
I'm picking
you-
him or me?
you-
Oh,
you-
this
you.
is me, said the,
Yes.
okay, well, I'm gonna go for House Bill 528.
528, page 8. My vice chairman doesn't listen to instructions either. So I'll cover it. 528, last page, towards the top. Okay, 528. Dean of the Senate, Senator Harbison.
Page 47 there, Mr. Chairman, pick page 7, 470 there.
470 on page 7, the Georgia Gender Act. Okay. Senator Robertson.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Page 2, in the middle of the page, House Bill 88.
House Bill 88, middle of page 2, the Coleman Baker Act. Okay. Mr. Secretary, Senator Cowser.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We will direct our attention here to page 8, House Bill 530. It's up third from the top.
530, third from the top, the civil practice. Okay. Senator Anna Vitarte.
Mr. Chairman, page 6, House Bill 340.
340, duty free. Good job. For sake of time, I won't get into that. What number was that? What number did he say? 340? Yes. Okay. Senator Harold Jones.
Mr. Chairman, page 4, HB 230.
230. Okay. 230. All right. Senator Albers.
HB 144. Oh, I'm sorry. On page 3, third from top. 144.
144. Page 3, third from the top. Senator Dugan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Page 7, middle of the page, 497.
497. All right. Senator Beach.
Let's go to page 4, and I'd like to place a bet on HB 237.
237. Oh, soapbox derbies. Yep, I didn't think you could bet on those. All right, 237. All right, Senator Dolezal, are you still running back and forth?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. There's a little vote happening on the House floor in a few minutes I'd like to get down to if I can.
All right, if the committee will allow, he'd like to make all 3 picks and leave. And that could help y'all.
That could
help y'all.
I place myself at a disadvantage for this committee.
All right, no objection. Go ahead, make 3 picks.
I pick House Bill 91 on the middle of page 2. House Bill 91.
Middle of page 2.
And then the next 2 picks will be on page 6 at the top. House Bill 318.
318.
And House Bill 338.
And 338. Okay, good job. You're donezo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
No mas. for the chaplain of the Senate Rules Committee, Senator Rhett.
Thank you, sir. Page 282.
Page 2,
House Bill 82.
That's not page 2, but
Page 2, 80, House Bill 80.
House Bill 82, page 2.
82 on page 2. All right, gotcha. See, takes a village. With me, it sometimes takes 3 or 4 villages, so thank y'all. Doc Watson.
Yes, sir. Page 7, top of the page, House Bill 416.
416, page 7. Okay. Senator Walker.
Being that he's not here, we see him. And that's kind of nice feeling.
Okay. Don't pick that because it's a study committee.
If we look over there on,
HB 557 on page 8.
thank you there.
Confirm that's what it says.
That's what it says.
All
You
right.
got it. He's picked it.
All right. Taking too
I
long.
knew you'd get there.
Thank you for helping me. Senator Anderson.
On behalf of Senator Anderson, I pick House Bill 254, and that's on page 4, about 2/3 of the way down.
Did he really pick it? Hold on.
Newspaper bill, newspaper.
Where's the sheet? Okay.
254.
I confirm that's on his list. All
He
right.
is a lawyer, you know.
Senator Huffstetter.
Page 5, third way down, House Bill 290. Tax Commissioners giving to me.
290. Okay. Back to the top, President Pro Tem Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can I get HB 186, please?
186.
Page 3.
Page 3, fourth from the bottom.
Yes, sir.
186. Leader Gooch.
All right, let's go to House Bill 227, page 4.
227. Page 4, third from the top. From who?
227. Yep. 227. House Bill 227.
227. All right. Two, 227. All right, got it. All right. Leader Butler.
3. House Bill 181. That's Kratom.
181, page 3, halfway down.
Kratom.
Is that the Creighton? Creighton?
Kratom.
Kratom. Kratom?
Right.
All right. I learn new words around here all the time. What number was that? 181. All right. Vice Chairman again.
House Bill 374, and it is on page number 6. Somewhere hiding down about half.
About halfway down page 6. 374. Dean of the Senate.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, House Bill 220, page 4.
220 on page 4. Okay. Senator Robertson.
Chair, top of page 2, House Bill 51.
HB 51, top of page 2. All right. Chairman Cowser.
On page, 8, House Bill 543, about a third of the way down.
543, page 8. Okay. Senator Anna Vitarte.
Mr. Chairman, page 4, House Bill 249.
Two 249, page 4, fifth from the bottom. Okay. Senator Harold Jones.
On page 4, HB 228.
Page 4, 228. Fourth from the top. Page 4. Okay. 228. Senator Albers.
Page 6 at the bottom, HB 412.
Page 6 at the bottom, 412. House Bill 412. Senator Dugan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On page 7, about halfway down, HB 498.
498, page 7. A little past half. 498. I mean, you're just doing right in a row there. Real creative.
Call me again.
497, 498. Senator Beach.
Page 7 at the bottom, HB 514.
514, the bottom of page 7. 514. Those all already picked. Senator Rett.
Yes, sir. Page 3, HB 144.
Ooh.
We got that one.
Ooh.
Oh, we did? I'm sorry.
What's the will of the committee? Do we give him another pick?
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Since you're the chaplain of the Senate
Four-
Rules Committee today.
470.
Ooh. All right, you got one more strike. You got one more strike.
43. 43.
43. Bottom of page 1. Department bill, so I'm told. 43.
They called my backup and everything.
Got a home run on us. 0-2. All right. Dr. Watts.
7, House Bill 453.
453, page 7. 453. All right, Senator Walker via Senator Ginn.
I want to raise the chaplain 20 and go to HB 63.
HB 63,
That'll be on
second from the top on page 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 63. You got it? Okay. I got it. Senator Anderson
Senator Anderson.
via Senator Calzert.
He remotely picks House Bill 132.
32. Bottom of page 2. Senator Anderson didn't listen to instructions either.
He should have paid better attention. Had a bad connection. Cheap.
All right. 1, 3, 2. Senator Huffstaller.
Let me go with House Bill, well, I lost it here now, 31 on the front page.
House Bill 31, page 1.
I should have let you have it.
All right, I got a late coming arrival we're going to add to the sheet. We're making it available. So HB 295 is now available. Again, HB 295 is available. It deals with surprise billing. It's surprise. It's on the sheet. Yep. So it's the caption says insurance, semicolon, consumer protections against surprise billing, semicolon, revise certain procedures, parentheses, INL dash 52nd, close parentheses, Hawkins dash 27th. Okay, now we're back to the top. Pro Tem Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Could I have, let's see, on page 3, middle of the page, HB 182.
182, middle of page 3, 182. Leader Gooch.
House Bill 315, page 5.
315. Page 5. Bottom of page 5. Leader Butler.
Page. Page 6,
Page 6.
House Bill 384.
384. Fifth from the bottom, page 6, 384. Okay. My vice chairman, picking for himself.
Yes, sir. Said well, I'm picking this one for my state rep, Alan Powell, HB 196 towards the bottom of page 3.
HB 196.
You can light one up for that or pour some oil out, whichever way you want to go.
I don't have a card. I can't do any of it. All right. HB 196, second from the bottom on page 3. All right. Dean Harbison.
House Bill 362, page 6.
Page 6. About halfway down, 362. Okay. Senator Robertson.
Bottom of page 4, House Bill 279.
Bottom of page 4, 279. Okay. Senator Cowser.
Page 7, House Bill 444 up towards the top.
444. Page 7, third from the top. Had a feeling we'd see old Liz on Monday. Senator Anna Vitarte.
Mr. Chairman, Maverick, House Bill 299 on page 5.
Page 5, 299. Again, HB 299, halfway down page 5. 299. Senator Jones. Harold.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Page 2, HB 119.
119. Fifth from the bottom on page 2. 119. Senator Albers. This is your 3/4 pick.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll go to page 4, the very top, HB 219.
Excellent. 219, top of page 4, 219. Okay, Senator Dugan. Let me guess, 499.
Wrong. Page 8, HB 607.
Page 8, 607, third from the bottom, 607. The Zell Miller Scholarship Scholar. Okay, 607.
You get a pick.
I'm going next.
Okay. I'll pick it.
I will.
You already picked three.
I already got it.
Senator Beach.
Okay, but John?
Page 7, HB 454.
454, page 7, fifth from the top. 454. Senator Dolezal already picked. Senator Rhett.
Yes, sir.
You still got 2 strikes, by the way. So don't miss.
Page 6, 317.
Page 6, 317. Look at that man. He does great with 2 strikes. Top of page 6, 317.
317.
All right, Doc Watson.
Yes, sir. Page 3, second from the top, House Bill 143.
143, second from the top, page 3. 143. Senator Walker.
You know, he's a very smart man, and he picked HB 269, because it hadn't been picked yet, on page 4, towards the bottom.
269. Second from the bottom of page 4 by Larry Walker, the third. 269. All right, Senator Anderson.
Senator Anderson will pick House Bill 244, the very middle of page 4.
244, middle of page 4. Senator Hufsteller.
I think I'm gonna pick the new one you added there, 295.
I had a feeling you might pick that one. All right, it's 295, which is the late edition, so you'll just have to write it down. But I'm gonna write it down here. 295. 295. And circle it there. Okay. All right. Stand at ease. All right, we're back. I'm gonna call on the minority leader. I'm gonna give her one more pick. What would you like, Madam Leader?
Let's see, where is it? Let me find it. I actually picked one that you wanted.
Was
Let's see, on page 3, House Bill 183.
did she ever pick?
183.
Uh-huh.
You got the other one? Okay. That was 183 on page 3. 183 on page 3. All right. President Pro Tem Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Let's pick a really good literacy bill from the House that's coming over, HB 538.
All right, cross that out. 538.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir. We still got these. I'm gonna give my vice chairman another pick, as long as he picks one of these.
Well, you know, it's always good, Mr. Chairman, to have great minds think alike. On page 5, HB 294.
294 on page 5. 294. Okay. All right, for sake of time, I'm putting on HB. Did we just do? What was that?
294.
294. I'm gonna add 291. $291. I'm going to add 319 was picked, wasn't it? 319. 319. I'm going to put on 504, which is page 7, third from the bottom. I'm going to put on 611, which is your page 8, second from the bottom. Going to put on HB 130. All right. We get them all? Which one? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to put on 302. Page 5, fourth from the bottom. Being good bipartisan, I'm going to put on my sister from another mother, SR 250. First page, fourth from the top. We're going to put on the road naming bill. Can't believe the transportation chairman didn't do that. HR 256. That should be the last one on page 8. And then HB 86, which should be page 2, fifth from the top. All right. No, you lost it.
There's an agency bill we missed the other day.
I just put a bill of yours on.
There's an agency bill we missed the other day.
Which one?
39 is the GBI
139 is an agency bill. We will put that on.
Well, you're welcome.
HB 139, top of page 3. All right, that's it. All right, here's the lineup for Monday. SR 250, HB 31, HB 43, HB 51, HB 63, HB 82, HB 86, HB 88, HB 91, HB 119, HB 121, HB 130, HB 132, HB 139, HB 143, HB 144, HB 181, HB 182, HB 183, HB 186, HB 188, HB 196, HB 219, HB 220, HB 227, HB 228, HB 230, HB 237, HB 244, HB 249, HB 254, HB 269, HB 279, HB 290, HB 291, HB 294, HB 295, HB 299, HB 302, HB 315, HB 317, HB 318, HB 319, HB 338, HB 340, HB 362, HB 374, HB 384, HB 404, HB 406, HB 412, HB 416, HB 444, HB 453, HB 454, HB 470, HB 497, HB 498, HB 504, HB 514, HB 317, HB 318, HB 319. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh. Ah. What are we on? Whew. Whew. Thought I had like 4 more pages. All right. Y'all know what I meant. HB 528. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman. HB 530, HB 538, HB 543, HB 557, HB 607, HB 611, and HR 256.
So moved.
I've got a motion to pass from my Vice Chairman. I got a second from my Secretary. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimous.
Chairman, did you mean to skip all the study committees?
I did not. We're about to do that right now, just as I announced before we started. But you're the guy that wasn't telling where your bills were on the page. Gotta listen. Respectfully, Mr. Leader. All right, we got... All right, just kidding. Oh, thought I forgot something. All right, let's do our Senate study committees. So we have available SR 85, which is your Senate Occupational Licensing Study Committee. We've got SR 147, which is your Senate Local Option Sales Tax Study Committee. Senate Resolution 155, Senate Truck Driver Shortages Study Committee. Senate Resolution 275, Senate Study Committee on Expanding Georgia's Workforce. 279 is your Study Committee on Certificate of Need Reform. Ooh. 279. And SR 282 is your Foster Care and Adoption Study Committee. And then 371 is your rural medical personnel recruitment. Okay. Now, are there any resolutions that someone would like to have an individual vote on? None? Saying none? So I'm looking for a motion to create a consent calendar of resolutions of creating study committees on the study committees I just read out. SR 85, SR 147, SR 155, SR 275, SR 279, SR 282, and SR 371. I got a motion from my vice chairman. I got a second from Senator Beach. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Motion passes unanimous. We have a calendar for Monday, and this is hopefully our last Rules Committee of the year. And I want to say it's been an honor and pleasure serving with most of you. And it's just been an honor serving with the rest. And a pleasure. Anyway, thank y'all. Good work. We've done some good work this year and look forward to working with y'all again. Hopefully not again this year, but definitely next year. So, and hopefully no special session. I can't think of why we'd need one, but anyway. All right. Meeting adjourned.